Now I give the floor to respected Madam Francesca Marino. As earlier I have in the introduction, said that she's an Italian journalist. She knows very well about the Baloch issue, and she has written many articles about Balochistan, and she has also written a book about Pakistan. So, respected Francesca Marino, the forum is yours.
I just wrote a book on Balochistan too, will be out shortly. This is...
Thank you. Thank you. We will be glad to see that.
So, while writing the book, I was trying to understand something. No, there are causes which are more or less palatable to the West. Balochistan, it is not. There's only another population, so completely forgotten, like Baloch, and they are Sahrawis in the desert. I was trying to understand, no, I'm joking, but it's not really a joke. Because my point today, it is not to talk about the ongoing genocide. There are witnesses. I would like to talk as a European citizen. Because, as Ambassador, the ambassador was
Akani.
Yes, Ambassador Akani was saying earlier, Baloch is very small. Balochs are not such a big number. I don't think it is for this. I don't think it is for this, or at least not only for this, that the genocide in Balochistan goes completely under silence. See, this is Europe. In March, if I remember correctly, in March, a member of European Parliament admitted openly they are aware of the presence of mass graves in Balochistan. They are aware, but I cannot recall any action, any official, even an official interrogation regarding mass graves in Balochistan. They can say, you can say, it is Pakistan's internal matter, because at the end of the day, this is the excuse states find not to intervene. And you say, well, no, it is not, because there's been an illegal annexion. Just check your papers, because they have papers. They have treaties signed by them with the Khan of Kalat. So the point is, you can say, okay, Balochistan is far away. Very few people knows where really is. Who cares? The point is, we should care. We should care now, because Sajid Hussein has been killed in Uppsala. He disappeared. I mean, he disappeared in Sweden. He has been found dead in Sweden with modalities that, if I was a crime story writer, would find ridiculous, because somebody should explain me why you find a body in a river. After almost 2 months, the body has been thrown there. So many questions, but the point is, I'll come there. The point is, he has been killed in Sweden. February, if I remember well, Ahmad Vakas Goraya has been assaulted and beaten and threatened in Amsterdam by Urdu-speaking persons, unknown. There is a hit list of people, a hit list that ISI has of people to target abroad. A number of people I know, of journalists and intellectuals and scholars, have been quietly advised by the local, living abroad, of course, have been quietly advised by the local intelligence agencies to apply for political asylum, because to avoid any place where Pakistani gather or any crowded place, because they are not safe. Now, the point, it is not anymore only Balochistan, and the reason why the West should be very much aware of what's going on in Balochistan. It is not only, and I'm saying it, and I will go on saying it, it is not only a human rights issue, is a political issue. Is a political issue allowing a country to behave like this with what they call their citizen is a political issue, not targeting Pakistan because of the Baloch genocide is a political issue. Selling weapons to Pakistan, and my country is one of the first to sell weapons to Pakistan, while you perfectly know they use it against their own civilians. It is a political issue, and we should answer to it. And this is for European citizens. It is not something distant. It is not something just for activists or for human rights freaks. This is something that concerns any of us, because if we allowed cases like Sajid Hussein's to happen and go without any justice and any notice, none of us is safe anymore, starting from me. So, I mean, the point is Balochistan should concern any of us. It is not only for Baloch. And the reason I'm here, it is because it should concern any of us. A genocide going on should concern any of us, and we should not need a Dalai Lama on some posh Hollywood actor to campaign for them. It is a matter of being humans, and I don't know if we still are. Thank you so much.
Thank you, respected Francesca Marino. This is what, we have raised at various times concerns, particularly with respect to the European Union trade agreements with Pakistan. I myself, have seen when they were giving Pakistani products special access to the Europe, a special law, a special clause they put in that agreement that the Pakistan will respect the basic human rights of the people. And unfortunately, then we do not see any sort of mechanism that why they do not monitor that, and there's no special mechanism to monitor the human rights abuses. We have been trying.
My country sells weapons to Pakistan. Pakistan is our second customer. The first is Turkey. Yeah. And our constitution does not allow the government to sell weapons to aggressive countries. But we do. We do it. We do it. And because we are all fooled, willingly fooled, by the war on terrorism. Americans' helicopters have been used to bomb Baloch. You know better than me. Yeah. Have they complained? Have you heard Americans complaining? No. So.
Yeah, this is what, while in September 2012, UN Working Group on Enforced Disappearances was visiting Pakistan and sending reports from there. At the same time, on 18th of September 2012, European Parliament passed a resolution giving Pakistani products the GSP plus status. And in that agreement, it is clearly written that the Pakistan will respect the human rights of the basic of the people. And unfortunately, on the other side, they do not see the reports that what's being done, and they are penning down those agreements at the meantime. So, that's a matter of real concern for us. On the other side, with respect to hit lists and that the Europe is not more any safe place for the Baloch people, for the Baloch activists, for the Baloch dissidents. This is what I myself have seen, in the last more than 2 weeks. I received a lot of messages, threatening messages from different numbers, including different European numbers. They were sending me messages on my WhatsApp and threats, and that we are going to trace you. And I have reported all those to the French authorities. This is a reality that Europe is no more safe for us. Pakistan has sleeper cells in the Europe. Pakistan is also using the ISI sleeper cells in the Europe. Pakistan and China both have used the Taliban sleeper cells against the Baloch people. We have missed, Baloch activists in Afghanistan from the hands of Taliban. We have missed,
This is also, I was coming to that. We forgot to mention that Pakistan's ISI has become more aggressive since, let's say, roughly 2 years, since when China started to bake them. Again, there are, what they did in Switzerland, the way Mehran Marri has been banned from Switzerland, and Brahim Dagbukti is still there, a kind of prisoner in a golden cage. There's China behind this. And I hope there is not China again behind the hit list, behind Sajid's death, and behind not his death, but the covering up of his death.
Yeah.
Because from what I know, I spoke to Mr. Vaja, from what I know, there are no answers yet. How long does it take a post-mortem? Why we don't have answers yet? I hope there's a reason. And as I said, it is not something that concerns a distant place anymore. It concerns all of us, because we are all journalists, activists, scholars, and I'm not talking only of Baloch. We Europeans. If this can pass, if this death can go unnoticed and unpunished, next time will be one of us. I mean, it is not new for me. I was born where mafia used to kill journalists, so they still do it. But I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah, this is what we have seen, in Bangkok as well. So many of us were there, that how Bangkok, stopped that conference. That was not only Pakistan, China was also behind that. Yeah. Thank you, respected Francesca Marino. Thanks for your great input.